Two, one. Okay, and we are live. So, good morning, Web3 fam. Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another session of Jaya Mornings, special Token 2049 edition. I'm Theo, and I'll be your host for today. And I'm so glad to see you guys joining us for this midweek reset again. As many of you know, Jaya Talent is all about empowering talent and community in the Web3 space. And this week is pretty special. Singapore is buzzing with the energy of Token 2049, the world's largest Web3 gathering and event. And in that spirit, we wanted to create something just for you, the builders, the dreamers, the community, and remote workers who are often behind the scenes to making this Web3 happen. And that is why today we are hosting not one, but two sessions of Jaya Mornings to help you ground yourself, find clarity, and prepare before diving into the main event and side events of the Token 2049. And now I am honored to pass it over to our wonderful instructor for today. She is someone whose calm presence has supported many in their mindfulness journey. So everyone, please welcome Camila Santiago. Hi, Camila. How are you today?
Hi, Theo. I'm good, and you? Good morning to you.
Thank you very much. And Camila, maybe you could introduce yourself briefly and also share with us about what we will be experiencing in the sessions.
Yeah, sure. I'm a yoga teacher and also a mindfulness instructor, as well as a marketer who's been working in the Web3 and crypto industry already for a little while. So I have both feet in the two worlds, so I know exactly what it means to be a yogi and participate in the crypto world. For today, because we are often hunched over in our laptops and in our scrolling down our phones, we tend to stress and put a lot of stress on that in this area. So I want to bring like a juicy and flow practice of yoga that is adapted to all levels, especially beginners, to stretch the lower back and the shoulders. And we're going to be stretching a little bit our wrists as well too.
Wow. So that is one of the things that you guys been requesting. So we did a vote already. We see that back pain is one of our most common or maybe related problems that we're having in the Web3 space. It's no longer like gas fees. It's no longer like transaction time. It's a back pain.
Yes.
And we are so happy that Camila will help us to taking care of these things for us. And I would like to also greet our viewers. Look how many we have now. 64 viewers. So we have 60 plus people who are feeling enthusiastic on doing this yoga today. And let's all take this time to slow down, connect with our breaths, and fully arrive in this moment. So wherever you are tuning in from, we see in the comment that you are coming, yeah, you are staying in India and then Africa, US also. Oh, I don't know what's time for you at this moment, but for everyone, give yourself a permission to pause. And Camila, the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Theo. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this little moment for yourself. We're going to start our practice seated in a lotus position. So you can grab a bolster like I have. If you don't have a bolster, you can grab a pillow or just simply sit in a chair or on a cushion on the floor. And as soon as you arrive, you can start by finding the most comfortable seated position. Land both of your hands on your knees and slowly close your eyes and come to the space with me right now. We can start by 3 deep breaths in from the nose and breathing out through the mouth. So inhale through the nose, open the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Now open the mouth. Stick your tongue out. Release everything. With your eyes still closed, observe the breath. How was the breath before we begin this practice together today? And before we begin, I'd like to invite you to set up an intention for today. What is it that you would like to work on? Is that like a specific emotion that you like to work or to manifest today? My word for today is gratitude. You can pick yours. And with a deep breath in, you can slowly open your eyes and look to me. We're going to begin with a little pranayama exercise to prepare our body for our yoga practice today. And it's called Nadishodhana. It's alternative nostril breathing. So you can make a sign so you can bend both of those fingers and make a 3 sign with your right hand. And then you're going to place those 2 fingers, the index and the middle fingers, in your forehead. And whenever we're going to inhale, you're going to close the right nostril and inhale through the left. Close the left nostril with the ring finger and then exhale through the right. We're going to do this together, so do not worry. I will guide you through all the way. So let's begin with a simple inhale and exhale. And the next inhale, we're going to close the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Inhale. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it. Exhale through the left. Close the left. Inhale through the left. Close it. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it. Exhale to the right. Inhale through the right. Close it. Exhale through the left. Last round. Inhale through the left. Close it. Exhale through the right. Inhale. Close it. And exhale through the left. With your eyes closed, release your hands on your lap. Observe your breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Just observe and connect with your intention, the intention that you just said it a few minutes ago, your sankalpa. Deep breath here. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Welcome back to the space. We're going to remove our bolster from the way. And we're going to come to a tabletop position. Let me remove this, otherwise you don't see me. So let's come to a tabletop position. So as we are all days in our phones, we are stressing our wrists, and we often don't pay a lot of attention to this area. We don't stretch our wrists a lot. So we're going to give a little bit of attention and love to our wrists today. So come to your tabletop position. And we're going to switch the direction of our hands. So our hands should be pointing towards our knees. And just stay here and feel the stretch on your wrists. If you want stretch to be more intense, you can bend your knees slightly and then feel the stretch even stronger on the wrists. Good. Now we're going to open the wrists to the opposite directions of our mat. So they should be pointed outside of our mat. And we're going to make circles. So start by doing circles to the right, 2, 3, 4, and then switch the direction. 2, 3, 4. Now come back to a tabletop position. We're gonna do some cat and cows. So once you're in a tabletop position, inhale, open your chest, look up, bend your back. Exhale, release. Look down towards the mat. Inhale, look up, open your chest, feel the stretch on your chest and on your back. Exhale, release. Look down. 2 more times like that. Inhale, open your chest, look up. Exhale, release. Last time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Now let's sit on our heels. And you're going to bring your hands on your shoulders, and we're going to start doing some circles to the back side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's reverse the circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release your hands. Now bring the right hand towards the sky. Your left hand can walk towards the front of the mat and feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Look up if possible. If it hurts your neck, you can just look straight. I'm not mirroring you today, so you can go to the opposite direction. Inhale, come back to center, release the right hand, bring the left hand up. Walk the right hand towards the other side of the mat and feel the stretch on the left side. Look up if possible. If not, look straight. Deep breath here. Exhale. The next inhale, let's come back to the center. Bring your hands on your knees, and then you're going to start make circle with the lower back. You can make them as big as you want, as if you're in a barrel or in a washing machine. Or you can do smaller ones if it's bothering you too much in your lower back. Whenever you're ready, let's go to the opposite direction. I'm going to do bigger circles today, but feel free to pick yours. Whenever you're ready, come back to the center. Bring your chin to your chest. And feel the stretch on your neck. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Another one. It's too good here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now let's reverse. Look up and release and drop your head. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Now, inhale. We're going to look to the right direction. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Now let's come back to our mat. And before we begin our sequence, let's everyone meet in a child's pose. So drop your forehead on the mat. And take a deep breath here through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. This time through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now come back to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under and let's slowly go to our first downward facing dog of our practice. If your heels can touch the floor, you can bend the knees. The most important thing is to preserve your back. So your back should be straight. Be careful so you're not like collapsing too much and doing something like that. Just preserve the back. And for those who can, who can touch the feet can touch the floor, the heels can touch the floor, can just walk your dog. Also for those who have bended knees, you can slowly walk the left leg, then the right leg. You can do a little stretch here. Then we're going to come back to our downward facing dog. In the next inhale, let's bring our right leg towards the sky. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands, drop the back knee, and let's come to warrior one. So make sure that your hips are not collapsing to the left side, that they are pointing towards the front of the mat. So they should be straight towards the front of your mat. And your knee is supposed to be directly on the direction of your foot. Inhale. Warrior one here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. And exhale, we're going to open our warrior one to a warrior two. A couple of deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Make sure that your right knee isn't collapsing to the inside, to the left side. It's also supposed to be a 90-degree angle, and the knee is supposed to be on a straight line with your front foot, and arms are straight. Another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. The next inhale, you're going to flip the front hand and meet me at the reversed warrior. The back hand can be touching your back leg, or you can grab your front leg, however is comfortable for you today. Deep inhale here. Exhale. The next inhale, we're going to come back to our warrior two. Straight the front leg. Bring the right hand wherever it can touch. Maybe it can touch your heel. Maybe you can touch the floor. Maybe you can just go up until your knee. It doesn't matter where you're at today. So I'm going to go on halfway and open your chest. Imagine there's a wall right behind you and your back wants to touch that wall. If you can't look up, just look straight. I'm sorry to have my back to you guys, but we're going to do the other side in a minute. One last breath here. Inhale, come back to center. We may cartwheel the arms. Come to a plank position. Drop the knees, chest, and chin to a baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, and come back to a downward facing dog. We're going to go to the other side. Inhale, open the left leg towards the sky. Bring in between the hands. Drop the back knee down. And come to a warrior one. Make sure that the hips are squared. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. Exhale. The next inhale, we're going to open to a warrior two. Again, make sure the front leg is not collapsing. Inhale. Exhale. Another one, inhale. Exhale here. Let's flip the front arm, front hand, and meet at a reverse warrior. Feel free to grab the back leg or the front leg. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. In the next inhale, let's come back to warrior two. Straight the front leg. Meet me at Trikonasana, triangle pose. Deep inhale. Exhale. In the next inhale, we're going to come back to a warrior two. And a plank position. Drop the knees, chest, and chin to a baby cobra. Go to your knees, tuck the toes, and a downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath here together in our downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open your mouth. Release it all out. Once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. In the next exhale, we're going to drop our knees. And we're going to go to what is called gate position. It's good for our hips and side body. You can stay where you were at your mat. I'm just going to demonstrate to you right now. So come to your knees as if we're going to a hero's pose. But this time we're going to open the right leg towards the bottom of your mat. Bring your hands on your hips. And this time we're going to inhale. Bring both of our hands towards the sky. And the right hand is going to meet the right leg. As you inhale, you exhale. Move your body towards the right leg, and then you will feel a little stretch on the right hip and also on the left side of the body. For those who would like to have an extra challenge, imagine that you're holding a ball here. Inhale, deep exhale. Once again, inhale, deep exhale. Now, your legs should be where they are, so let's just walk our hands towards the front of the mat. And maybe you can just stay here today. That's absolutely fine. You will feel like the stretch increasing on your right hip, and that's what we are looking for in this posture. For those who are looking for an extra challenge, you can place the left hand on your mat, open the right arm towards the sky, and we'll thread the needle. Bring the right hand underneath the left hand and walk the left hand towards the front of the mat. I know it might look a little bit confusing, but trust me, it's delicious. Deep breaths here, 2 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. The next inhale, we're going to come back to the center. Bring the right knee to meet the left knee in the mat, and we will drop our belly as if we're going to a little baby cobra. And walk your hands towards the front of the mat in the 90-degree. That's called pyramid posture. And that's incredible stretch for our lower backs. So let's just stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Now this time we're going to inhale, look towards the right side, over the right shoulder. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And bend the knees, tuck your toes. Let's come back to our downward facing dog. Now drop the knees again. We're going to do gate position on the opposite side. So come back to your knees. Open the left leg this time. Hands on your hips. Whenever you're ready, bring the left hand on your knee, on your left knee. Inhale, bring the right arm towards the sky. Exhale, bring the body towards the left side of the body. Again, I'm not mirroring you today. You might look like you're going to the opposite direction as I am. That's absolutely fine. Deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the hands on your hips. Now, let's walk our hands towards the front of the mat again. And again, you can just stay here. That might be absolutely fine. You might be dying already with the stretch on the left hip. And if you're up for the challenge, let's thread the needle on the opposite side. So you can, we did the other side, or was the side? Okay, never mind, guys. So I think we are doing the opposite side. Okay, so inhale, just do the opposite side that you've done before. I apologize if I've done it wrong. Inhale, open the right arm, and then exhale, thread the needle on the opposite side. Deep breath here. Exhale. Another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the knees to meet on your mat. And again, bring the belly towards the mat. And let's come back to a pyramid pose. And let's just stay here. This time, we're going to move our heads up and down as if you're doing a yes and no. Actually, not a no, just a yes. So inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the head, chin to the chest. Inhale, head towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Feel the stretch on your neck. Last time, inhale, look towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, come back to center. Now let's go back to a tabletop position, and we're going to do some juicy stretch for our calf muscles, because you know the body is all connected, and we are seated most of the time during our day, and the calves are not really doing its work. So if your calf muscles are your hamstring, it's a calf muscle, excuse me, it's your hamstring. So if your hamstring is a little bit tight today and you can't straight and you can't go to the full Paschimottanasana, you can just bend the knees and hug your legs and then drop the forehead towards your legs. And that's absolutely fine. You can just stay here for today. If your hamstrings are stretchy, or today, let's go to the full position. So sit with a straight spine. Inhale, extend your legs, and then exhale, you can walk your hands towards your feet and make sure that your spine is straight. I'm not rounding my spine. The goal is to bring my chest towards the feet. So my spine is straight. And if you're just here for today, that's absolutely fine. You can just stay here. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. So inhale, exhale. The next exhale, I'm going to come back to a regular seated position. And you're going to go to a Janu Shirshasana, which is pretty much the same, but with the bended leg. So we're going to bend the right leg. Going to do a V shape with the right leg. And the same thing with a straight spine. If you can just stay here today, that is absolutely fine. If you can walk your hands towards the front foot with a straight spine, go as far as you possibly can without stretching too much, overstretching your back. You should feel this on your left hamstring. Deep inhales and deep exhales. 2 more. And then exhale, come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Straight the right leg, bend the left knee in a V shape. With a straight spine, walk your feet, not your feet, walk your hands towards the right foot. Inhale, open your chest with a straight spine. Exhale, drop your head if possible. Deep breaths here. The next, inhale. Come back to center. And our last seated position is a seated twist. So you can bend the right knee, bring the right foot across the left leg. You can hug that bended knee with the left arm, just like that. With an inhale, bring the right hand towards the sky and then place that arm right behind your back. As you inhale, your spine is going to be even more straight. And as you exhale, you will twist from your thoracic. You're not twisting from the lower back, you're twisting from the thoracic. And look towards the right shoulder. As you inhale, spine gets straighter and straighter. As you exhale, you twist even more to the right. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release. Come back to center. Let's go to the other side. Bring the left leg. Cross the left foot across the seated leg. Let's do it. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring your right arm to hug the left knee. Straight the spine. Inhale, bring the left arm towards the sky. Exhale, look towards the left shoulder. In each inhale, you will straighten your spine more and more. And each exhale, you would twist from your chest, from your thoracic. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Let's release our leg. And let's all meet on a lay down position. So give a little hug to our knees here. You can swing from side to side, left to right, right to left. And we're going to extend our left leg. Keep the right knee towards the chest. Give it a little hug. And whenever you're ready, bring the right leg towards the left side and open the right arm. So your gaze should be towards the right hand. And feel the stretch. On the lower back, this is my favorite stretch of all time. Sometimes when I'm seated for too long, my laptop, I like to lay down on the floor, even if I don't have a mat. Obviously, I won't do that on a coffee place, but when I'm home, I just lay down on the floor and I just do that. It's so good for the back. It literally feels like it's just resetting the whole back, not only the lower back. Now, deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. The next inhale, come back to the center. Bring the left knee to meet the right knee. Give it a little hug. Release the right leg towards the front of the mat. And let's go to the other side. The left leg goes across the right side of the body. Open the left arm and look towards the left hand. And just stay here. If you want to close your eyes and reconnect with your sankalpa, with your intention for the day, just reconnect with it. A couple of deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Now inhale, come back to center. Hold the knees again. Swing from side to side. And whenever we're ready, let's come back to our seated position. You can grab your bolster, your pillow, and sit on it. Cross the legs. Find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. And observe, how is your body feeling right now? How is the energy flowing in your body compared to the beginning of a practice or even before you're coming to this practice? With your eyes closed, let's take a couple of deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Sip air. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. This time, open the mouth, stick your tongue out, and exhale. Now come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Observe the rising, the falling of your belly. And reconnect with your sankalpa, your intention for this practice, your intention for the day. Whenever you're ready, with your eyes closed, bring your hands together in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra. Rub your hands together. Feel the warmth. Cup your hands, place them in your closed eyes. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes and see the darkness of your hands closing in, closing your eyes. Release your hands on your knees and come back to you. Come back to your space and welcome back to this present moment. Namaste.
That is one of the things that exactly we needed. Do you guys ever in the position where things are so good that you would like to scream? And that is me right now. I feel a little bit cracked on my hips when I take my leg foot up during the position because I don't think I'm get used to that position, but afterwards it feels a little bit better. And the one thing about the moving my hips is also feels like a little bit looser now. So it feels great, like way better now. And I hope that you guys feel the same thing. All right, so I'd like to also open a short community Q&A that we already received from our community. And most, I don't know why, but most of the today's question is coming directly through my DMs and some of our in the Telegram group. Let me check one. So the first one is coming from. Okay, so the person who asked the question said that I need to keep the username secret. Okay, so I will not disclose her name. And the question is, Camila, for a pregnant woman, is it also recommended to do the yoga that you've just showed us today, or is there any specific yoga for a pregnant lady?
Yeah, there are some specific postures that well, it also depends on how many months she's pregnant. So for the beginning of the pregnancy, it's okay. This kind of yoga that we practice today together. But as she advances with her pregnancy, she should avoid some postures like laying down with her belly on the floor and postures that demands a lot from the body.
I see. All right, and hope that answers your question. Okay, next one we have coming from the Cryo, the Web3 analyst. Okay, the question is it normal to feel like our body is feeling so hurt after doing like routine yoga for a week?
You mean like stiff, or he has like pain, body pain, specific pain?
I think from what he wrote here is like feeling the pain afterwards after
Oh,
the
after.
7 days straight of doing yoga.
Well, if it's super painful, that's not normal. Maybe you just overstretch, or you went too deep in a position that you shouldn't be doing too deep. So let's say the gate posture that you were just walking towards the front of the mat, right? And then you were feeling a lot on our hips. So if you're doing that beyond your capacity, and you're basically putting a lot of pressure and stress on your muscle, and your muscle, if you're not muscle not it's not used to it, it will hurt. It's like going to run a marathon and you're not even used to run a 1K, right? So your body, it's not used to do that. So what I recommend is, like, that's why I give many options for people who are not used to the practice, so they can adapt as they go. Whenever you're feeling your body is just like, it is painful for you to go to certain positions, you just back off, because there's like a sweet spot of feeling a little bit of pain, so your body starts to open up to the position and becomes more flexible. But if you're just doing it too much, you're just like putting a lot of stress on that part of your body. So always be careful. If you go to an asana, a posture, and it's absolutely painful, you should just back off, because the body is always giving you signs if you're capable to perform that asana or not.
Oh, I see. So the pain that we are experiencing is actually the body sign.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Yeah, so a little bit of pain, it's normal and you should feel it. It's a sign that your body is opening up. But if it's unbearable pain, it's not normal, so you should stop.
got it. Hope that answered your questions. And also, don't go beyond that safe spot.
Yeah, don't go beyond the safe spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We still have five more questions, but I'll ask the last one. Let me pick. So somehow you guys are more enthusiastic right now. What is happening, guys? Okay. So the question is from the P4 pay call. Okay. The question is it okay? Which one? Sorry. Which one is better to do it to do the yoga for the back pain, like few times whenever I feel the back pains a day, or just dedicate a specific hour on doing that for a day? Or I think what he mentioned is like, is it better for like a short time, but plenty of session, or like one session but long time for the back pain?
I think they both have their benefits. If you have absolutely strong back pain, I would recommend you to see a doctor or physician, because the thing with the yoga is that yoga helps you to prevent an injury or prevents further pain. If it's already super painful, it's because the injury has already occurred, right? So if you're absolutely painful, if the pain is just unbearable, I would recommend you to see a physician. But to avoid overextending that and prevent that to happen, I would recommend you to do like you can have like some short stretches during the day. If you don't have the time for a long practice, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, you can just do some of the stretches that we've done here, like the last one that you lay down and then you cross both of your legs to the opposite sides. Those are great for lower back pain. The pyramid one, which you are holding it for a few breaths, is also good for the lower back. So if you don't have the time, you can just do 3 or 4 stretches on your own. And obviously, if you have time, the longer the better, right? So, but the body will be already happy with it.
Amazing. And hope that answered your question. Also, try to be consistent. I think that also helps.
Yeah.
All right. So, apologize for the remaining guys who are asking questions. Unfortunately, we couldn't answer that one by one. But don't be worried. We still have another session of Jaya Mornings for today and the rest of the day. For the rest of the week. So make sure to save your questions and you can ask it afterwards. And we might answer it in our next session. So, all right. Thank you for everyone who are joining us today, especially for our calmness teacher, Camila. This was the session one and full of good stuff. And hope that you guys can carry this positive and also great feelings till the end of the day. And also you can have a better spirit on joining the Token 2049. Again, Camila, thank you very much for your guidance today.
Thank you. Thank you, Theo. Thanks for having me again. Have a good one.
All right. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Remember, guys, we will be back later today with the session two. So keep an eye out. And until then, stay present, stay grounded, and enjoy the atmosphere building up towards the Token 2049. See you soon, Web3 fam. Thank you.
See you. Bye bye. Thank you. Take care.